Um, yeah, I definitely did not videotape that one. Me and Yuki were like, what's the next move? What's the next move? It was really funny. It was really funny. Just wanted to thank everybody. As you know, at this point, I just want to start off with talking about how grateful I am. Hi, Jennifer. How grateful I am for this community, and how grateful I am for each and every one of you, and grateful for your families. And I just want to tell you really why. We came together and we got the sanitizing up. We did as much as we can to make sure the place stayed clean. And you guys just jump right into it, right? Sanitizer, wipes in your hand, you get jump right into it, and you helped us keep this place clean. In addition to that, my trainers have really stepped up and come to class, and I can't be more grateful for the team that we have and everything that you guys have been doing to support the WorX, even at this time. And there's like 3 or 4 main things I want to talk about today. And I really want to start off first with focusing on what has really hit me the most during this time. And that's really how important our mindset is, right? This is a time where we could really step up or really step back, right? We can step forward and think about what our goals are. Like, I have my vision board right here. I can easily just spend time on the couch and revert to the couch and let anxiety and depression overcome and take me, which it's probably going to try to do during this time. Or I can stay connected to what my goals are and even develop more goals at this time. Because guess what? At this time of what we're calling down, our lockdown, you can either step back, get on that couch, watch that Netflix, and just chill, right? Not saying it's not good to do that, but you can do that the whole time, right? Or you can step in to what you want. Like what's on my vision board, right? On my vision board, it says, I am a woman of action. I am a decisive woman. I am world class, and I'm going to double down on joy. If I don't look at those goals right now, if I don't think about the things that I wanted, or what about the things that you wanted before this thing happened, then what, right? We're going to lose sight. And one of the major books, it's called The Slight Edge, that totally have changed my life, it's called The Slight Edge, right? It's talking about how there's a direct line to something, right? It's a direct line. And then the thing is that direct line, sometimes we come off that line, or sometimes we step back in. But if we follow the direct line, and if we fall off, we get right back on, then that's the difference maker, right? It was just like what I saw the other day. When I came outside, I was about ready to come to the WorX. I saw this little kid, like, learning how to bike, right? It was really cool because his 2 parents are never usually home, right? And the kid's out, and this is a family where they come home, then they have Arabic class, then they have piano class. Like, they usually never have time to be at home. But so they're out, and this kid's on the bike, right? And he's learning how to bike. But you know what? He falls off, and then he's just right back on it. We need to really reach deep down and really use our kids and the kids around us to really motivate us. Because you know what? They're the ones who are fearless. They're the ones who know that I can still learn this, right? So we need to really look at them for inspiration in our lives to see that it's not about what we do, right? I mean, not what we do. I mean, it's really about what we do during this time, and not let fear really take us, right? So keep in mind that kid just kept going and going, and then by the end of the time, he got it. And that's what we have to remember about our goals. So I want you guys to type in here. I want you to type below. What are the goals that you are still going to reach for during this time period, knowing that the WorX is all in on your health. We are all in on your fitness. We are all in and driving you and making sure that your immunity is at its best during this time. Type down what your goals are. What's up, Tia? What's up, Kelly? Right? What are your goals, Bradley? Type them in here. Tell me what you've got, right? Yuki, what's your goals during this time? Yuki's in this room. What's your goals, Yuki?
Keep it moving.
Right? She's going to keep it moving. What are your goals? So type it down here, right? Stephanie said consistency. Deb said eating healthy and working out 4 times a week. This time, lockdown. When we're in lockdown, right? I think of what we need patience, right? We need patience. And for me, patience is about persistence. So I want you to think about that. Having patience, having persistence. Kelly Blaz says eating clean. Jules said getting stronger. Tia said daily walk at 2 p.m. Hey, I love it, right? Keep not watching the news consistently. I'm totally with you. We're actually getting rid of our cable at home, right? My husband and I talked about it. We're getting rid of our cable. We're only limiting ourselves to little amounts of that local news at home. Hey, Nicole, to stay active as possible. Jennifer said working out 4 to 7 times a week, eating healthy, right? This is what it's about. And the cool thing about all these goals that you're putting out, again, your staff and your team have been all in. We went on a Zoom call 2 days ago, and I asked them, what would you do? What would you do if you were me and the WorX, it was in your hands for the WorX to survive? That was the question I asked them at the meeting, right? And they came up with so many awesome options. Anna Shea, she used to be a food blogger. She's going to be coming at you with like videos on how to stay healthy. Yesterday, she did a video on how to turn peanuts, because there's no more peanut butter. You can't find peanut butter anywhere. She's doing a video on how to turn peanuts into peanut butter, right? She's also going to take you through her daily eats. That's Anna Shea, right? Steven talked about creating a challenge, a lockdown challenge, focusing on staying healthy at home. In addition to that, at the end, doing a virtual walk, right? That everybody goes and does a virtual walk. Let's see what other people say as their goals. Eric says, keep up with the Spartan. Max said, gelato is always good. Erica said, getting stronger post-surgery. She's coming out of this surgery, right? Look at all these people posting up. Brad said, meal prepping and working out 30 minutes, 47 times a day. You have 10 people here who joined the 6-week challenge during this time. Can you believe that? Like, I could have easily canceled that 6-week challenge, but I didn't. And the reason is because I believe in each and every one of you, that the harder you dig, even if you're stuck at home, the more you're going to get out of this. This is the best time for you to lock down on your fitness, to lock down on your health, right? So other ideas that the coaches came up with, right? Selena and, not Selena. I'm looking right at Lily right now. Lily and Sylvia and Steven, they're going out and doing workouts at the park, 6 distance apart. We're going to still keep our social distancing, but get everybody out. We're doing that in Manchester Lakes, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 6 p.m., right? So getting people out, getting people moving outside, right? Sophia Chiang said, cooking healthy and frugally, right? For my family, keeping the kids' minds and bodies going, working while trying to minimize anxiety and continuing to do exercises, right? I love it. I love it. I need you guys to continue digging for that goal. My goal is to keep you guys moving at home, to give you as many options as at home, to inspire you as much as you can. I remember on the call, one of our people on staff is a nurse. So she has to be She can't go really anywhere except to the nurse, to the hospital and back. And can you imagine how lonely that is, or how much that could be like tough, especially if you are like social or even in any way. We need connection during this time. So my job is to get connected with you, is to keep these lives going, talking to you guys, and bringing you like leadership from where I am, anywhere I am, because I know, like today I read in my Bible, right, that there's light within me and there's light within all of you. It was given to us. It's in there. And so my job, my purpose has always been to bring joy to your lives. That's personally my personal mission. So if I quiet down, if I get into that couch, right? If I get into that couch and I let the anxiety and depression overcome me, then I'm not doing what I was meant to do, which is continue to bring joy. And that's why you see Anna Shea stepping up. Goodness, she was like a food blogger before this. Yuki, right? Yuki's going to be videotaping. All your trainers are going to be getting on those Zoom workouts for you to keep delivering you awesome content. Tiang said self-discipline to work out, even walking 30 minutes a day, especially during this pregnancy. Congratulations, Tia. Woo! She's pregnant, right? Yay! She's so excited. She's having a baby boy.
Oh, woohoo!
Yeah. So I'm going to, at the end of this, I'm going to ask you to do some, like, I'm going to have some actions to give to you at the end of this, so stay tuned for that. But keep in mind that we need to be goal focused, right? And if you, even like, I need to take some notes because then I'll forget what I'm thinking about, right? To stay goal focused, right? So make sure that you do that and stay on it. Don't revert to that couch. That's my first thing, right? My second thing is all about remembering your why, right? What is your why? When I remember the reason why I created the WorX, right? And I'm trying to look for it. I don't have it here. I actually drew the WorX, right? I drew the WorX before even the WorX happened in this notebook that I said 1 days, right? And my why for the WorX is basically, it's simple. It was to bring people together, right? To bring people together to know that they're not alone, and in addition to that, to show up in this world as someone who can bring people together so that we can create team, right? That's what TeamWorks is all about, right? Because if it wasn't for the teams that I was on, if it wasn't for the team of 7 people that invited me to their basement to work out 10 years ago, I would not have found my passion and love, right? And it is my team, it is you guys every day that push me outside of my comfort zone. I've been wanting to do these lives with you for a long time. You can ask Yuki, you can ask everybody. Been wanting to it, but I haven't had the courage. Now it's not time for me to be fearful. It's not time for me to revert back. It's not time for me to not get into what I can do, right? So that's why the why it was created, because I know that at home that I couldn't do it by myself. And that's why TeamWorks was created, because I know we struggle when it's by ourselves, so we need to do it. What's up, Christine? What's up, Angie? Hey, Ruby. Hey, Rochelle. If you guys just hopped on, post up what your goal is during this time, right? So here's what's important. That's my why. That's why I created this way, right? We cannot forget our whys. And if you guys can post up, what is your why? What drives you? You know what also drives me is that I've got 3 young kids at home that I just love to death, right? They are crazy, they are energetic, but I love them so much. You know what I'm saying? That I need to show them that in this time, that anytime, I don't give up when I get it hard. That there's no excuse in front of me. Like, what is the why, right? That's gonna drive you, right? Yuki, what's your why? Yuki, what's your why? As folks are thinking and posting up their whys.
Why?
What's your why, Yuki?
Stay young.
That's awesome. Yuki's why is to stay young, right? What is your why at home, right? I need you to remember that, right? Why are you doing this? People joked around, right? When we had someone come in here and they said what their why was. Remember, you have to like write down what your why is. Someone's why was coronavirus, right? Amen to that, right? This is definitely a time where we got to worry about that, right? Sophia Chang said, my kids are my why. Here's the thing, right? We've got to, our why never changes, right? Our whys never change, but our how might. And this is a time where our how is going to need to change, right? The WorX has stayed open for this long. It's, and this is very difficult for me to do, right? As you know, we've tried to keep it going here with 10 people coming at a time. But that route for us is just not sustainable because my goal is to continue to try to keep my trainers as employed as possible. In addition to that, my goal is also to bring you guys quality films, quality workouts, and in addition to that, to keep all of us safe, right? And as of right now, we're going fully virtual. Okay, you probably were wondering if that was coming anyways with us renting out equipment. You know, some folks ask me, do you really want to rent out your equipment? You know, other than my trainers, that's the biggest value the WorX has, right? And your team, right? That's my biggest value is the trainers. And Helen, what's up, guys? So we're going totally virtual because you know what? It's not the why. Right? The why stays the same. The how we stay connected, the how we stay empowered, the how we stay alive. You know what I'm saying? How we stay focused is by keeping us together. And if it has to be done virtually, then we've got to go that route. And that's the route we are going, right? And I'm going to ask you guys right now, think about all the possibilities we have with going fully virtual. One, you can work out outside. One, you can work out in your own home. One, you can come to a 12 o'clock that you couldn't come to, or 9 o'clock, right? It's really amazing if we focus on the possibilities of what can happen with this. I mean, the other day, I had someone in Australia and my Zoom calls, right? The how is going to change. So we're going fully virtual starting tomorrow. You will see your coaches Zooming from here. We're going to still do the Facebook Lives for like a week and we're going to wane out because I want people to get involved, right? So, I want right now, so this week we're going to do both Facebook Live and Zoom. Next, the following week, we're going to just do Zoom, all right? Because I want people to weigh out. And I'm going to be very clear when I post up the schedule, what's going to be on Facebook Live and what's going to be on Zoom so that you guys can see. To work with the logistics, awesome, Maria said, I've been working out virtually all week and loving it. Yes! So if you guys have been working out all week, do me a favor, post up some tips for folks that you can give them of the best tips you can learn at home. I'm touching my face, they're going crazy. So with going virtually, I want you to set up that home gym and I want you guys to I still have weights here. Some folks are taking home the cardio weights now, the cardio dumbbells. I mean, the weights to have something at home, because I know that that you guys may need weights at home, but everything that we do, we're gonna go virtual, right? I mean, we can do live, right? So Deb says, me too. I love it. Awesome. Anna Shea says, my mental state is my why. Hey, Tyrone. Hey, Helen. So again, focusing back on what's most important, the why never changes, the how might. And this is one good example of how things are changing. And I love it. I love that idea that I'm going to get on here daily. Woo! And to connect with you guys. Stephanie Galvin said, thank you so much for lending out our gear to make these home workouts great. Awesome. I'm still going to be here probably till 1 o'clock. So if you're at home and you still need gear out, then come on in. We're here, and I'm happy to share the one thing that I have, right? So, so number one, making sure that you stay focused on the goals. Don't let that couch suck you up, right? So that's one thing we covered today. The second thing we covered is the how, the why never changes, right? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you're at home and you say, I can't get motivated, then you need to dig for a bigger why. Right? You need to dig for a bit bigger why. And if you need to call me and say, Maya, I was going to say Mama. If you need someone to help you dig, I'm telling you right now, I'm connecting with each of you. That's my goal this week, is to connect with you guys, reach out to you. So if I call you, you're not in trouble. You don't owe me any money, right? I'm reaching out to you because I want you to make sure that you are, or if someone from the team, that you are all set to go at home. And we are, again, all in. That's the third thing that I wanted to go over, that we are all in to keep you moving. We are all in to keep you motivated. If you've got ideas at home for that one question, how can the WorX survive this, right? How can the WorX survive this? If you got ideas, then you can post them up here, right? You can text one of the trainers. They'll let us know. We've got to stay together, right? We've got to stay together during this time, because you know what? It is together makes, teamwork makes the dream work. So show up, make it happen. Anna Shea said, stay tuned for Zoom, Instagram, WorX notifications. We have a lot of content coming to you. Let's support the business that Mikey has built for us, a business focused on creating family and support. Yesterday, I watched Frozen 2 with my kids, and we were all there. It was kind of like a late night. It's our movie show at night, so what ended up happening in Frozen 2, if you don't see it, if you've never seen it before, right? In Frozen 2, they said something on the lines like, when you can't see your future, when you don't know the future, right? Especially when the future is very bleak, or it can go any way right now, right? She said it's really important to do the next right thing, right? To do the right thing. And I even was just like, is Frozen talking to me right now? It was really weird, because I was like, is Frozen talking to me right now? And all my kids fell asleep. All my kids fell asleep watching Frozen 2. And I'm sitting there watching it, like, arms tilted. Everyone's asleep. And me, I'm watching. I'm like, I think Frozen 2 is talking to me right now. Because we don't know our future, right? And the next right thing for us is to go fully virtual. And the right thing for me is to also ask that you guys stay connected, right? And that you continue to support the WorX in any way you can, right? In any way you can. I understand that you guys got things going on at home. In any way you can, I'm going to ask you guys to support it any way you can, right? I'm not going to stop you from freezing. I'm not going to stop you from canceling, right? Because that's just me. I'm not, because I understand, right? But at the same time, the WorX is going to survive this no matter what. And I'm going to ask for your full support, whatever that support may look like, right? Whether it be hopping on these lives, spreading the words out for our online program coming up, right? Getting people to sign up for the other facet of the WorX that I'll talk about in a second. We need your support, right? And we need you to show up and share, right? Everybody's online, everybody's virtual. So if you could just keep posting on your Instagram, tagging me, tag in your trainers so folks know, right? So support us in any way you can, whether it be virtually, financially, keeping your memberships going, or whatever you can do. If you can in any way, we'd really appreciate it, right? Because I got to keep Yuki going. I love her around here. All right. So we went over the 3 things, right? Number 1, we went over talking about keeping focused on your goals, right? Not letting that couch suck you up, right? Getting focused instead, moving forward into that goals. And then 2, we talked about making sure that we know our whys, right? And the how might change. So if you guys are just hopping on now, Jessica and Victor, make sure your home gyms are set up, right? And I love how when folks are talking, they're asking. Like today, someone asked, hey, is my back supposed to be arched? That's exactly what you can do in the Zoom. That's exactly what you can do. Keep asking those questions because you're not going to be the only one, right? And the last thing I'm going to talk to you guys is that I'm going to talk to you about a lotus flower. I'm going to read you about this from this book, right? I'm going to read you about this book. This book is called You Are Worth It, right? The lotus flower grows in muddy and murky waters far away from the sun. It slowly rises above the surface to bloom with remarkable beauty, without even a drop of mud on it. So during the night, the lotus flower closes and sinks under the water, emerging again with sunlight onto the new day. It blooms in spite of the unfavorable conditions. The lotus flower represents life. Just as the lotus flower grows up from the mud, from the muck, from the murky waters, into an object of great beauty, people also grow and change and become more beautiful. You get that? We grow and change and we become more beautiful as the lotus flower does. The lotus flower can represent a hard time right now, a hard time, an unpredictable time in your life that you have to overcome. The sunlight reminds us of the hope of each new day, the hope that you bring when you show up, the hope when you get connected, the hope when you pick up a weight, the hope when you get off that ground, right? All of that. That's the sunlight. Every time you know that sun's going to rise. That sun will rise every day for you, and that is hope, right? As the lotus begins to emerge, we are encouraged never to quit when things seem difficult. The blossom of the lotus flower embodies enlightenment, awareness, and beauty. So now is your time to bloom. It is the WorX's time to bloom, right? This is our time with so much possibilities in front of us to connect in every way possible. You will meet new friends. You will make new friends online. We are committed to bringing this to you and to the whole world, actually. The WorX has, the proponent of the WorX is called Fit Her Nation. Right? It's our reach out everybody, not even just the people that have been at the WorX. So again, I'm going to tell you, this is your time to bloom, to come out of the mud now holding you fast to your old ways, right? This is the new you that has locked down your fitness, that has driven into your whys, that has definitely gotten yourself out of the mud, right? This is the new you. Rise in your own beauty to each day's warming sun. I'm going to ask you guys to rise up with us. I'm going to ask you to rise, and I'm going to ask you to dig deep, because this is what we were made to do, right? Each of us has a light, and I'm going to ask you to shine it and share it during this time with everybody in, right? Be in at home to make sure that we continue. You're worth it. You're worth it. And that's why we're doing it for you. You truly are. Imagine a world where we can come together and all of our lotus flowers just blooming all around us, giving everybody hope at this time, right? You guys, I'm emotional. I'm always emotional. And then one thing I'm not emotional because I'm fearful. I'm emotional because I know each and every one of you, and I know, and I see you. 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 And it's really important to me that the work still continues to bring you the confidence that you need, the light that you need, the hope that you need, and also the amazing workouts and the entertainment you need during this time. So the 3 things, right? And then I've got some action items for you. 3 things are: 1, focus on your goals. Don't let this be a time where you don't get focused, right? 2, remember your why never changes. Your how might, and that's me telling you we're going fully virtual. Let's stay connected. Everything's coming out through text as well too. More text than email, because I think text is right away, right? 3, let's continue to come together and stay together and support each other during this time. Doing all that you can to support the WorX and keeping us going. And lastly, making sure that you remember that you are the lotus flower, right? That during this time, we'll overcome. You know what I mean? So, hey Gigi, let's talk about action items that I want for you to do, right? First of all, really important, find a buddy. Find a buddy, right? To go back and forth with, right? Using WorX page as to keep you accountable. Do not let you not get buddied up during this time. And if you need to get buddied up, let us know, right? If you need to get a buddy. Number 2, Zoom. Download the Zoom, right? During the first few workouts, we're going to be trying it out, both Facebook and Zoom. So 1, get a buddy. 2, Zoom. 3, post up on the home workspace where you're working out, right? Where are you working out? I want you guys to look at it, find where you're working out, and make that happen, right? And then stay connected with us. My phone number is 540-421-8527. You've always had access to that to connect with us. So make sure that you guys stay connected with us. And again, take a moment to just breathe. Thank you again for coming and being part of the State of the Union, State of the WorX address. Hopefully, I'll be back here tomorrow morning, and let me figure out a time that works for my family to be here every day. And I'll teach a small little mindset lesson, and you guys can stay tuned. If you guys can, post below up what anything you got from this, or any questions that you have. If you have any questions, let us know below. And I'll come at it. So let's see what folks have been posting while I was talking. Will you consider workouts in your parking lot? We'll see. I'll see if anyone wants to do it. Hey, Yuki, can you ask Rodney?
Oh. Hey, Rodney.
Let's see what else he said. Yuki won't leave. Don't worry. Stephanie said, thanks for all your hard work and keeping us in mind in all your decisions. I definitely have. You guys mean a lot to me. You're my family, and I'm definitely keeping you guys in mind in all the decisions. Debbie says the workouts are amazing. You've inspired me to clean up the workout space in my basement. Some things to keep in mind too. We will have an early morning class, a middle of the day, like that 9:15 class, and then we'll have the noon. So noons are coming back, and then I think we decided on a 5:30. And you'll start seeing on the schedule something that says Fit Her Nation. So Fit Her Nation was an online, it was going to be my online platform with me and Luam and Yuki. And we'll see how many other trainers later, but it's our online program. And you're going to start seeing that into the workouts. You actually start seeing a lot of different workouts. Because the trainers are going to do their specialties from home. The workout that the Fit Her Nation is going to be more of a beginner workout. You're welcome to be a part of it. That's why it's going to be there. But the Fit Her Nation is going to be more of a beginner type, more a form, more like, so if you need to work on some basics, that's going to be a great class for you. Even if you don't think you need it, try out a class. And then don't forget to join us. It's free for all of the WorX people. So you can go on Zen Planner and sign up for that. All right. I don't see any questions coming in. Yuki, you got any questions or anything you want to talk about?
We're gonna do the outside workout. That's
Yeah.
what you take. Yeah.
Yeah. So Tuesdays and Thursdays outside is going to be
Yeah.
at 6 at Manchester Lakes. They're going to do a video on how to get there.
And also you're gonna send the email or the text message to the members because
Yeah.
some of are not on the Facebook.
Yeah. So we're going to email
Okay,
this out. So Stephanie Galvin said, for all of us that are considered essential and are still working, is there a way to get video access to you later? Yes, definitely. I can't promise that all my trainers can video, can record, but we're trying to get everybody up to speed to learn how to do that.
Yeah.
If you can't make the Zoom, are you still posting the workouts on the Zoom, on the homework page? Yes, we're still posting up the workouts.
Yeah.
I can't promise that all of them will get videotapes, but I promise you at least one workout will be posted a day. So we might continue like Zooming the 9:15, Facebook Living the 9:15 ones as well. But I'm going to ask that you guys be flexible with us and patient with us as we go through this time, because the trainers are learning just like you with them. So they're learning how to set up, like everybody got tripods, they're learning how to use their computer. So that's something to keep in mind, is just being patient with the trainer. And any feedback you have, feel free to text me again or call me 540-421-8527. Positive, negative, anything like that, because again, we're going to conquer this virtual online world. If you haven't subscribed yet to my YouTube page, once I get things on YouTube, I also post it on YouTube. So if you miss a day, you can also go back to the YouTube page. That's it. Any other questions, guys? We're still here. If you guys just hopped on, we're still here until about 1 o'clock. Text me if you need to come and get some equipment. We have some left. Oh, thanks, Noreen. I'll go check out the You're welcome, Stephanie. Noreen said I posted some feedback comments in the thread in the morning earlier. Yeah. And also be conducting, we're going to be doing something called the Renew Space, if you're still with us. That's a space that Anu's going to lead. It's a space where you can just talk, and it's going to be nutrition based or something like that. It's basically our place where we can just, basically it's like our coffee time, so that you guys can talk and get together and really like chat up what's going on, and let some steam out. Awesome. Yeah, so the YouTube page, we're getting up and going up. Everything's going up there. Yep. So keep in touch with all of that. Let's see if there's any other questions. Who's still live with us? You guys getting any hearts out there, man? I'm trying to figure out this online thing too. Awesome. So with that, I don't see anything else coming in. Sylvia, you got anything to tell them?
Where are they? Or
They're at home.
Where are they? They're home.
They're right there. They're in that one. Don't worry, this is late. So.
Oh, sorry. Hi guys. Just stay positive. Keep your routine, and we are gonna make this work. We're gonna pull through this. I say, let's start working out outside, 6 feet apart. Get some equipment. Get resourceful, creative. We're gonna be fine. You just have to stay positive. And yeah, that's all.
Cool. Awesome. Will Zen Planner be updated with a virtual calendar? Yes. So Boomy is working on that. Zen Planner will be updated with the virtual calendar. So make sure that you guys stay up to date with virtually. Virtually, we can go up to 100 people per the Zoom, and if there's more than 100 people, then I'll upgrade my Zoom to get more. So, but if you reserve on Zoom, then I can look on Zen Planner and see who's not there, and give you guys a little bit of accountability that way. So make sure you do that. Noreen said, Maya, the other thing I would add, it might be helpful for people who aren't tech savvy to get a walkthrough on how they can cast lives. Oh, with that said, I am here all day tomorrow, and I'm gonna keep regular time here, and we're here till 1 today. If you want to come in and figure out how to do this Zoom thing, Noreen, that is an amazing idea. Come in, bring your computer, bring your phone. We will help you during this time. You can come in during the day. We're here, right? We're filming. If there's no lockdown, most of your trainers are filming from here anyways. So if you need to figure it out, then definitely come in and we can help you. Awesome. I'm writing that down, right? I'm going to put up like tech savvy times to get, and you know what the other thing is too? Maximilian, I'm going to tag him right now. Friend this guy, Masi Bertolito. He does all things virtual. I mean, all things like if your computer is kind of messing up, he can help you with that too, right? Oh, see? Annie says she's happy to do a virtual test run, right? So we'll get that taken care of.
Yeah, you could do like a one-on-one video and just post it up. Like,
yeah.
Yeah.
We'll do that. And then Noreen said she figured out how to cast it to my Fire Stick. What? You can get a Fire Stick and cast it out? Shut up. Noreen, send me a video of how you did that, man. You can send both YouTube and Facebook Live to your Fire Stick, Roku, and smart TVs. Shaz, I have a Roku at home. What? Let's do it. Let's get a Fire Stick. Heck, man, I'm going to try to find a Fire Stick. And I think for all those of you that go live this week, I'm going to, what do you call that? I can raffle one off. I know I have one at home, a Fire Stick. Ooh, prizes. Lily just joined. Lily, do you got any comments? Coming in the office, Lily. So Google Chrome can also cast out, right? That's awesome. We do. We have a Google. We have a Chrome here. That's awesome. Nice work. Keep on posting up ideas for folks, and then we'll get Boomy to write some of these notes down for you guys. Woo! See this sign? Do you guys even remember this sign being up in the in the bathroom? People are like, "Wow, I love that sign. Where'd you get it?" I was like, "It's been in the bathroom for like almost a year now." But I had put that up here because, honestly, it says you. If you can't read it, it says you are the reason why I smile, I love, I laugh, and I almost want to write up there, I WorX, right? Because that's really our reminder to all of us, especially as you come into my office, that you guys are really one of the reasons. Honestly, the WorX was created for you. It was created for you. Even 10 years ago when I thought about it, it was created for you no matter when and where you got. It's really a special place for all of us. So let's continue to get it together. So want to say bye. 540-421-8527. We are going live and Zoom 5:45 tomorrow with Yuki. And so join us as we learn this and as we take it to a new world. All right, guys. Again, 5:45 tomorrow, 9:15, noon, and 5:30. Those are the times tomorrow. If you guys are just hopping on, do me a favor, go back, rewind, and watch this whole thing. This has to be my longest ad I've had. Hazel, love you guys. If you guys are still on, let's see who's still on. Deb, love you guys. Boomy. Oh, Boomy, you're on. Please make sure that you take notes so we can post up the notes version and then we can send it up. Appreciate you. Tia's still on. Bye, guys. Love you. If you're catching this at the end, rewind to the beginning. Love you guys, and we'll catch you virtually. Woo woo. Love ya, love ya, love ya, love ya. See ya. Bye.
Are you out?
I can't figure out how to. Oh, that's weights. Oh, there's the. Yeah.
Finish.
Bye.